Hi guys, and welcome to what is my 200th vlog. For me, it is a bit of a milestone. I mean, some people do make 200 videos a year or more. Some people can do that in a few months. I've been a little bit slow, but that's due to timing, other things going on, work, the weather, and having things to talk about, which I'm still always looking for new things to talk about. But thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for subscribing, watching my videos, and I'm really glad that you do, and hopefully I give you some interesting things every now and then and stuff that you might like to look at. So anyway, this one's going to be a bit more about post and stuff I've got recently. So another quick note, I mean, this is quite a long while I've been doing this now. I've probably been doing this for about 5 years, 6 years I think. It's been 180 or 179 videos since I last saw Leanne. So when we were together we might have done more. We may have had a few more videos than this come out and maybe more things going on because we would have had more to talk about. Maybe not, I might not have done as many, so don't know. This one I am going to talk about post stuff I've had recently because I haven't got much else to talk about at the moment. I have had a lot of posts come through. Some of it I haven't talked about in the other videos because I've been doing things like the fragrances. So the first thing I am going to talk about is I've got a new dunny, or not a dunny as such. So my collection is getting bigger. I added this is a Spyro from the game Spyro. Here he is. Lovely little Spyro. Nice. It's made by Kid Robot. As I said, it's not specifically a dunny as such, but it's in the same way, made of the same vinyl texture. He's very, very good. He's going on the shelf. He's not going in the dunny cabinet. He's brilliant. I love him. Still actually got a reason for it. I've still got a Spyro game. So that's Spyro 2 for the original PlayStation. My original Spyro 1 game was given to the kids when I gave them a PlayStation. I had two PlayStations. I had the PlayStation 1 and the original first PlayStation. I've kept the original first PlayStation, which is here on my little shelf with my Xbox. The original PlayStation 1 I gave to the kids with a copy of Spyro. So they've got that to play, which they quite like it actually. I love it, they like it, so it's alright. The next bit of post, or next thing I got, also talking about the kids, I went swimming with them on an outdoor swimming pool in Faversham a few weeks back when the sun was nice. It's nice to go outdoor swimming. It's a lovely place. If you've not been and you want to go for a Lido type swim, it's great. It's really nice outdoors. There's a little kiddie bit with a pool with a wave thing in it. It's really cool actually. But I bought, up at Decathlon Sports, which is nearest to us, new, a very bright bit of cloth. This is to go with my very bright shorts because I've got very bright swimming shorts. A drying cloth. I didn't even know these things existed. This thing, basically, it dries you off in seconds. It's brilliant. It's really good. It's only about £6, but rather than a big towel, you take this, you dry, literally, as I said, within seconds. It gets very wet and it stays wet, so it holds its water, but that's the idea. Very clever thing. Never knew it existed. Great for if you're going swimming, so I'll definitely recommend those if you're thinking about swimming. Poof, done. Also, another thing I had for a while, which I haven't got around to doing anything with yet, is a watch from Daniel Wellington. With the box and everything, nice little booklet. I keep meaning to do the review for this, I just haven't got round to it yet, so it's my fourth Daniel Wellington. The review for this may appear before this vlog, I'm not sure. I need to do it, really need to get on with it. Talking of booklets, a booklet isn't really a book, it's a box that looks like a book. I did manage to pick up a very interesting book the other day at Tesco's on the way out. It was one of their charity books, so you give the money to charity and you take a book. This is Bollocks to Alton Towers. Brought it home, my mum's read it within a few days. I will read it. It looks quite interesting. It's days out and things that to do around the UK that aren't theme parks and other things. So it's actually very interesting. So I'll have a read of that. Add to my long list of books I haven't read yet. I'm getting on with it, honestly I will. I'm reading too many magazines still. Also, on the last few videos I've been doing the fragrance reviews, as you know. The last video was a fragrance review. And in it I did say I would get hold of a fragrance that I liked. So I have. Turned up Penhaligon's Impudent Cousin Matthew. Brand new, in a box. I didn't pay the original £204 for it. Wasn't cheap though, I must admit. But it's fully sealed. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be for a box of men's fragrance. It's quite a nice feel to the box. I mean, it's all nicely patterned, nicely designed. It should be, for the fact that these things are 204 quid normally. So we open it up carefully. I don't want to drop it. Oh, it's stuck. There we go. That is your fragrance. Look at that. It's actually a big bottle for something quite small, but that's your impudent cousin Matthew with your duck. Look at that. Quack, quack. Nothing else on the bottle like that. Just literally a clear bottle with a duck. Oh, and the duck's head comes off. Okay. Well, that's actually really heavy. That little ducky head. That's really heavy. That's cold as well. Oh, it's lovely. It's a really, really nice smell. I love this stuff. With them duck. Anyway, so as I said, I've a couple of others I might get as well on top of that. We shall see. And I said the fragrance thing hasn't died off. It's finding the odd few you like and then thinking, well, I'll stick with them. I don't want to change too much. So there's also a fragrance I didn't mention in the last video. It just basically ran out of time. And that's Thierry Mugler's Amen Pure Shot. It's actually not available like that anymore. It's been renamed for a very good reason, but I'll put a link down below to the new version of it, which is Amen Pure Energy. Virtually the same packaging. It's still quite difficult to get hold of. It was supposed to be a limited edition as the Pure Shot, and it's also a limited edition as Pure Energy. The reason it doesn't come out as Pure Shot anymore is because the original advertising, the box, the packaging, everything had the South African Paralympic runner, Blade Runner, Oscar Pistorius, I think his name is. He was all over the box, all over the packaging, which unfortunately didn't really help because he ended up shooting his wife. And they didn't really want a murderer on the front of their boxes or their advertising, so they changed the name, took him off, left the box very similar, same design, but without him on it, and it's now called Pure Energy. But it's a very nice smell. Again, it's a patchouli smell, it's got some other bits in it. It is very nice, but as I said, it's quite difficult to get hold of, but I forgot to advertise it in the last one or mention it, so I do recommend it. Follow the links below. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. I was going to add a bit more in. There's a few other things I would like to talk about, things that don't quite fit into this video because it sort of like went a bit too long. So I will do that on the next video. But again, I'm here, 200 videos. I would like to say a big thank you to you for watching, for subscribing. Please do come up with suggestions if you have any, if you can think of anything I could do. It always helps. It saves me having to sit and think for stuff, which I'll still do. But I enjoy doing it, I love doing it. I miss that I feel like I can't do it with Leanne. That would be really, really nice, and that would be a topping on any cake, but I'm still carrying on. I love doing this, so here's to another 200 or more. Just see how it goes. But thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much for being there.